Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kirstie Roche, for those of you that don't know, and if you're returning to my channel once again, then welcome back. So today I was actually watching a video of my favorite YouTuber, Genevieve, and I just love how her foundation always looks so dewy and beautiful. So the video of hers that I was watching was her MAC lipstick launch, and her makeup looked absolutely stunning in this video. She did a little tutorial at the end of it, and I've kind of like recreated that makeup look on myself. I'm living for it, so I will link that video down below for you guys to watch if anyone wants to check it out. Now, one of my favorite things about the tutorial that I filmed for you guys today is that with my eye makeup, I actually only used one brush. So this is the Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush. This brush would be amazing for any beginners because you can't go wrong, and it's almost like it blends the product out for you without you doing really much work at all. Let's get straight into the tutorial. So the first product that I'm going to apply is just my Maybelline Revitalift Day Moisturizer. I really like this one, and there's pretty much none left. But I'm going to scrape out what I can. So I'm going to put this all over my face. I'm going to go in with a facial oil next. So this is just one from Palmer's Cocoa Butter Perfecting Facial Oil. So this one I'm just going to do my cheeks and then my forehead. So I'm just going to pat that into my skin. So for my foundation today, you guys know I love to mix my foundations, which is like what I do all of the time. So I've got a tiny bit of this one left. I'm going to mix it. This is the Nars Sheer Glow in shade of Barcelona Medium 4. And I'm going to mix that with my MAC Studio Fix in the shade 42. Change of plans, I couldn't get any of the Nars product out. So I'm just going to mix some of my MAC Studio Fix with some of the Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay Foundation. And this one's in the shade 130 Buff Beige. I'm going to like mix those together. And then start patting that on my face. I'm going to go and purchase some more of the MAC Studio Fix really soon, I think. I want to get like 2 more colours because the one that I've got's almost run out in 42. And what I love about these foundations, honestly, I used to use it and I wasn't like a massive fan of it, but now that I've started doing makeup on clients, it's such a beautiful foundation for any skin tone, which is amazing. So you can literally just have MAC Studio Fix and it's going to be amazing for dry or oily skin type. So I'm just going to gently drag it into my hairline as well. And then just where I'm wanting a little bit of extra coverage, I'm going to go in with 1 pump of the Maybelline and just pat that over the areas where I can still see my freckles shining through the most. Okay, so next what I'm going to go in with is my Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes and down the center of my face. I'll also apply it on my eyelids to prep my lids for the eyeshadow. How beautiful is that looking? Alright, so I'm just going to pat that in with my Beauty Blender. Now, this next part I'm kind of winging. I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, so the next part that I'm doing, I am completely winging. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but Beck has this concealer in her room and I know she got it too dark. I'm going to try and contour with it. So it's the Nars Concealer in the shade Hazelnut Medium Dark 4. I'm going to apply a really small amount to like where I would contour my face and just see how that turns out. Wish me luck. So I'll just do like a line here, and then I'll do some here and here. For now, I'll just leave it at that much and we'll see how that turns out. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I feel like it just looks so much more seamless when people do like a cream sort of a contour. And this concealer seems to be working okay. Now I'm just going to set underneath my eyes before they have a chance to crease because I have a lot of creases under my eyes. So I'm just going to use my Airspun powder. I don't actually like to apply this on top of my eyelids because I feel like it doesn't allow the eyeshadow to blend out as nicely. I feel like the eyeshadow kind of just like falls off when I use this on top of my eyes. So I'm only going to apply it underneath. So I'll kind of just like let that sit there for a little bit. So to set the top of my eyelids, I'm just going to use a tiny bit of the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. This one is in the shade Nude. So I'll just use a really small amount because you still want it to be like a little bit tacky so that the eyeshadow sticks. Now I'm just going to dust off the under eye powder. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and just kind of bronze up my face a little bit more. So I'm just going to use Hoola by Benefit and I'm going to take that on my 127 Luxe Sheer Cheek Brush by Zoeva. So I'm just going to kind of bronze my face a little bit and add a bit of dimension. I'm just going to add a little bit of that down the sides of my nose. Wow, on camera that looks like so much bronzer. Whoops. Oh well. So now I want to add a little bit of glow to my face, and this is one of my favorite products. It's super subtle, but it's super pretty, so it just makes you look really dewy and glowy. So this is the Luminous Light Ambient powder from Hourglass. It looks like subtle, but it looks like you're alive. Put that in all the places I would place highlighter usually. I'm just gonna jump off camera really quickly and do my brows because I feel like you guys don't need to see that for like the 50th time. But the products that I'm gonna use is the Anastasia Dip Brow. I've got the shade Chocolate, and I'm also gonna use the shade Blonde. So today's eye look is gonna be super basic, pretty much using like hardly any colors and just using one brush. So the brush that I'm gonna be using is the 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush by Zoeva, and I'm just gonna be using my Naked Heat palette. So I'm gonna be mixing these two colors here together. So I'm just gonna pat into both. Tap off the excess, and I'm just going to start working that in small circular motions in the outer edge of my eye. And then I'm slowly going to bring that into my crease, just really softly with the brush. Once I've pretty much got all the product off the brush, I'm going to go around the edges and do little circular motions just to blend it out a little bit more. Once I've done that, I'm just going to add a tiny bit more product on each side in the outer corner area. So this whole eyeshadow look is literally just using those two colors. Now you can add a little bit of shimmer into this area on your lid if you want to. Or you can just kind of leave it looking a little bit matte how it is at the moment. I might actually go in with this color here called Chaser. So it's just one of the lighter ones, a lighter matte in the palette. Still using the same brush. This time I'm just going to pat it on the side and apply that in that lighter area on my lid. And then I'm just going to go back in and blend over again. So using the same brush and the same two colors, I'm now going to apply some of that underneath my eye. I don't know, I know eye brushes are super like daunting. I need to buy some more blending brushes and I have no idea what to get. That's literally such a basic, simple look, but I find it looks really effective and it looks like you've put a lot more work into it than what you actually have. All right, so now I'm just gonna really quickly do some winged liner, and I'm just gonna use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. I've been really struggling with liner lately, just with my crazy hooded eyes. I can't seem to find a shape that suits me. Alright, I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara. This is just the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I did just get some of that on my face here, but it's best to wait till it dries till I take it off, otherwise it's just going to smear everywhere all over my face. So the lashes that I'm applying today are from Glam by Manicare. These ones are called Sienna and they're so pretty. These lashes have been my favourite lashes for quite a few months now. So I like to just go back over that liner when I've applied the lashes. Because this is more of a daytime look, I don't want to add a black liner into my waterline. I want to make my eyes kind of look bigger. If I was doing this for nighttime, I'd probably more likely use a black liner. So this time I'm just going to use my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pen in the shade 25 Stay Highlight. I've actually finally ordered some new makeup products, so I have some new ones arriving hopefully next week. I've got a new eyeshadow palette coming. I've got new highlighters finally, because I've been like living out of this for like 6 months, just trying to get like what I can out of these products. All right, so I'm gonna highlight my face a little bit now. I'm gonna use the yellowy shade from this one called Summer, and I'm gonna also use the same brush that I applied all of my eye makeup. I like to use this one lately for my highlighting. I'm just going to do my bottom lashes now using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit to my lashes just to help them blend in a little bit with my false lashes. Alright, so now it's time for the lips, and I haven't actually showed you guys these on my channel yet, but they are my all-time new favourite matte lipsticks. If you accidentally put the wrong colour on and you decide you want to change it, it's not happening. You just pretty much need to rock it or put something else over the top. I made that mistake the other day on my birthday. I went out on the boat and I was like putting one of the lipsticks on and it was just too pink and I felt like way too girly and I just wanted more of a nude. So I tried to take it off. I used all of my most expensive oil makeup removers and I could not get it off. But it's a good thing because it means it's gonna last you all day. So you can actually wear this all day with no touch-ups and it stays perfect. It's amazing. Today I'm just gonna use it more as like a lip liner because I want a darker edge like Jamie does than with the lighter on the inside. There's like a little thing on my face. So I'm going to take it on like a little lip liner brush and use it more as a lip liner, and then I'm going to put a MAC lipstick on the inside and see how that works. I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges just a little bit. So I'm just going to go in now with my MAC Honeylove lipstick and kind of apply that onto the center of my lips. And then I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I was using to just sort of blend the edges in. Okay, so now I'm just going to spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus and then I am finished. So I just realized I forgot to highlight my brow bone in my inner corner. So I'm just going to take the same Naked Heat palette and I'm going to use this shade here to do my brow bone. Okay, so the inner corner didn't turn out as intense as I want it to be, so I'm going to go back in with my trusty old favorite Vanity Mineral Color Crystals in the shade White Satin. Literally could bath in this stuff and I'd be the happiest human alive. I just wanted to show you guys you can also make the look more intense by just adding some more of the shade He Devil. So I've actually just applied more of that into my outer corner and the crease, and I think it looks so pretty. So you can make it sort of like more intense to make it a nighttime makeup look. Oh my gosh, how pretty are these colors? I am dying. Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching today's tutorial. If you guys do enjoy watching my videos, like always, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions of what videos you'd like to see me film next, and I'll see you guys in my next video.